Hanumanji's presence is felt throughout the four ages, namely Satyug, Tretayug, Dwaparayug and Kalyug. In the Satyug, the first age, Hanumanji is in his original form, i.e. Lord Shiva. In the Tretayug, the second age, he is in the form of Ramdut, emissary of Sri Ram. In the Dwaparayug, the third age, he is an icon on the flag of Arjun's chariot. Hence, Arjun is also referred to as Kapidvaja, meaning a person who has an insignia of an ape adorning his flag. Hanumanji peacefully and attentively listened to the Bhagavad Gita, preached by Sri Krishna to Arjuna on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. In Kalyug, the fourth age, he appears as an ardent listener of Ram Katha. Wherever Sri Ram's glory is being narrated, Hanumanji's meticulous presence is evidence and is felt by faithful listeners on numerous occasions. Hanumanji, being Pavansut, son of wind god, is all-pervading. He is therefore present all over the world. Boundaries may be drawn on land and water, but not on air, as it cannot be contained in a finite space. Besides the four ages, Hanumanji's virtues are reflected amongst all four classes, namely Brahmin, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudra. For seamless administration, ancient Indian society was divided amongst the four classes that were later on misinterpreted as castes. Scholars of world history vouch for such a fourfold division in all the developed cultures such as the Chinese, Egyptian, Mesopotamian and Greek in ancient period. Brahmin was an elite learned class engaged in studying and teaching scriptures as well as preserving values in society. Hanumanji chooses the form of a Brahmin wherever he appears incognito. Kshatriya was a class of warriors always prepared to protect people from impending dangers. Hanumanji is valorous and ever ready to use his might for protecting the righteous. Vaishya was a community of farmers and traders. Hanumanji's negotiating skill was symbolic of this community. Shudra was largely a serving class. Who can equal Hanumanji in a spirit of service not only to his master Sri Ram, but also to society at large? Hanumanji also displays distinct qualities pertaining to the four stages of life. Considering that human life comprises of 100 years, ancient seers divided into four equal parts. They are Brahmacharyam, Ashram, Gros Ashram, Vanaprash Ashram, and Sannyas Ashram. One can implement a relevant quality of Hanumanji at each of these stages and make life shine with success. Brahmacharya Ashram is a phrase for laying the foundation of a virtuous life. During this period, simplicity ought to be the prime asset. Simple life prevents the people from getting deflected towards pompous attractions and keeps them focused on its ultimate goal. To his simplistic nature, Hanumanji finds ostentation of golden Lanka worthless in front of the goal of Ramkaj. Guru's ashram is a period for enjoying pleasures of a fruitful life. Lust for borrowed happiness makes one dull, while diligence brings in true joy. For Hanumanji, the enlightened happiness derived from Ramkaj is much more precious than sensual materialic indulgence. Vanaprastha is a period of active retirement. One retires from the routine of earning livelihood and gets actively involved in value-based social service using the wisdom gathered in the earlier two quarters. Hanumanji, with his sharp and selfless intellect, guides the confused lot towards Sri Ram, making their lives meaningful. Finally, Sannyas Ashram is a period of self-evolvement. Having served society with the best of one's ability, one now moves inwards and seeks spiritual enlightenment. It is the time to shed everything and surrender to the Supreme. Hanumanji, being an icon of selfless dedication, motivates us to be worthy of surrender at the lotus feet of Sri Ram. Let's go to chaupai 30.